Hello and welcome folks, this is Krishnendu. Welcome back to my channel. It is the new year. It is about, I think it is -3 degrees Celsius, not very cold. Attempting to do something that I have never done in my life. I'm trying to do 1400 kilometers in a day. No, it's not a road trip, I'm going somewhere, need to do that. And the most I've done in the past is 1100 kilometers in a day. People say that with good roads and all of that is very easy. Well, let me put it this way. From my last trip in which I did 1100 kilometers, it left me with a damaged shoulder. And yes, I'm still trying to get my shoulder right. And yeah, I warmed up my car. I have melted all the ice around it, and Mile has packed it. Both of us have packed it, and now we are ready to roll. I didn't tell you, we are on our way, but I didn't tell you the car that we have rented. I didn't choose, I just chose a category, and they gave me a Hyundai Elantra. I've owned a Hyundai Sonata before, about 20 years ago. Yeah, Mile was just born. And I remember I didn't have a pleasant experience. And Mile, we were thinking about something. Mile, has Hyundai ever won anything anywhere?
Yeah, in motorsports, yeah, they've won the WRC, the World Rally Championship, the last 2 years. In 2019 and 2020, they won the constructors.
With which car?
With a Hyundai i20.
You know, if one of us have to be in the center of the camera lens, otherwise it will focus in the window behind. So Indians, you guys drive a
championship-winning chassis.
A championship. Okay, there's just this chassis. It would be a different engine, different suspension setup, different everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't drive race cars on the road, so.
Yeah, of course.
But the chassis it's still, I guess, a championship-winning chassis.
So we've been driving a little over 2 hours now. We've done, what, 250 kilometers. And we are in Baltimore, beautiful city. A lot of red brick looking buildings. Beautiful city. They have tramways, which I love. As you all know, I'm a sucker for tracks. But the roads here, they remind me of, you know, the wavy roads of Calcutta. There's Camden Station. Behind it, there's a beautiful red brick building. Taking a short break. I think it's exactly the same place where I took a break last time as well. We have done 16, 3, 48, 84, 16, 32, about 370 odd kilometers in 4 hours, 6 minutes. It's 5 degrees Celsius according to the gauge here. And yeah, let's take a break and we'll talk about all kinds of things. When I used to drive in Europe, they strongly recommend stopping every 2 to 2.5 hours. Here we stopped at 4 hours and change. What were we talking about? I don't know. This car keeps making all kinds of noises, like, you know, it beeps at every, you know, when I started driving, within 45 minutes, it told me to take a break, and it shows a coffee icon. It kept showing me until it was like 2 hours, then it stopped showing me the coffee icon. And now and all through the drive, it beeps on the mirrors to show me that whether I should change or not change lanes because of the vehicles that are around. We just left I-95 after exactly 5 hours of driving. We're still in Virginia though, and what is amazing is that it looks like autumn here. As in, we have actual trees which are still green, and there's green grass. This is unbelievable. Gas station. how much is 390 miles? It's like 369, the 144, 114, 58, 620 kilometers odd. To go 620 kilometers, it cost me $25 worth of gas, which means how much is $25? Yeah, so those many rupees, like 1500 rupees to do 620 kilometers, which is a pretty decent deal actually. And it took me about 6 hours to do that. With the third stop here, we had to stop once because one of the tires that we have is getting deflated. I believe we have a puncture. I don't know. So I'll check with the rental company because here gas, the inflating my tires, they are charging me money. Each time I go in, it costs me $2. Yeah, as you see, it's been raining all day. Just in the morning, couple of hours from 9 o'clock till about 11, yeah, couple of hours. It did not rain. Other than that, it's been raining all through. The temperatures are very different here. When it says 7 degrees in Philly, it's freezing, it's chilly. It's 7 degrees Celsius here. I can go out in just a shirt and almost, yeah, and nothing else. .20 kilometers an hour. I can barely see anything in this rain. Speed limit at 55 miles, that's like 88 kilometers an hour, and I'm doing 65, that's like 100.
Southwest on I-85 South.
And this place, Mile has been through this place multiple times, and he says that this is under construction ever since he's been here. That's like almost 2 years ago. It has been like this for 32 kilometers. Okay, so we have a problem with the tire pressure. The tire is not holding pressure at all. We are down to 22. We inflated till 30 how much?
35.
35, 34.
35.
So it's not holding pressure. Completed a little over 1,000 kilometers and couple of 100 kilometers still to go. And yeah, it becomes, after a point of time, it becomes very stressful, especially with the amount of rain that you just saw. Anyway, took another break here, quick break. And the moment we get into Georgia, I think we'll inflate the tires at some place. Yeah. And it's chargeable everywhere.
Inflating tires.
Inflating tires in this part of the world. See you soon. I've been driving all morning and finally, yeah, I'm at Georgia. We just arrived in Georgia. Welcome to Georgia. And as you can see, the road quality here is outstanding. Mile was saying that, what were you saying, Mile? That you have heard that Georgia road qualities you've heard are the best, right?
It's known to be pretty good.
It's honestly, let me tell you, it's outstanding. And the quality of service that you see, the reflectors and everything, it's fabulous. I mean, if it were raining, I would have no difficulties whatsoever driving here. I can see the road so clearly. It's incredible. Folks, we got into Georgia a good while ago, but I'm looking for a place to inflate my tires. Just one tire because the rear right wheel seems to be losing pressure for some reason, and it's become a pain. I've been to 3 gas stations already, and none of those places the air inflating machine is working, even if you pay. Let's put it this way: I have not yet found the solution for the tire, but at least I'm in the comfort of a room, and I'm going to bed pretty soon. Conclusion: there was a time during the drive when I actually found that 800 kilometers was the max that I could do actually, but then I believe that it became worse because of the rain and the visibility, and it became so difficult and stressful that I started, you see, I have driven longer distances than, no, not today. Today I finished finally almost at 1300 kilometers.
So the longest I think I've done is 1100 in Europe, from France to Italy and Italy to France. Outstanding conditions over there. Not so ideal today. Yes, when I was at 800, I was fighting my demons and all kinds of things going on in my head, but I made it through. But I think it became worse just because of the rain and that the stress on your mind, your psyche, on your on the physical body and your eyes and all of that. But I made it through, and it was, I wouldn't say I greatly enjoyed it. Of course, the presence of mind helps in anything that I try to do. And I wouldn't advise you to do it under ideal circumstances. It could be a lot of fun, especially if you're going to enjoy the whole thing. Yes. So, yeah, I wouldn't advise you to do it, but I did it, and I have to do it again in 2 days. You have anything to add?
I hope you get better weather next time. Yeah, so I hope you get better weather next time. And not like today. Today there was torrential downpour throughout the whole day. We started the day at below freezing, well below freezing, -3 degrees centigrade, -4, I'm not sure. By the time we got here, it was 18 degrees Celsius.
Degrees, yeah. I mean,
it was.
that was pleasant.
That felt hot. after
Yeah,
-4.
after Philadelphia, yeah.
Yes, it feels hot here. Hotlanta. So, yeah. See you guys.
And I'll definitely see you in the next one. Do click on the subscribe button and leave a comment of what you think of this particular video. See you in the next one.